What's up, guys? Matthew getting ready to watch Season 2, Episode 3 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I do want to start off with apologizing for this episode being so late. I think it's going to come out like 2 weeks late, sadly. The next couple episodes, so episodes 3, 4, and 5, they're going to come out a little bit later, but for Episode 6, I should be back right on time. So again, I do apologize about that, and you guys know how much I love this show, so it has been hurting me that I haven't been able to record them, but we are back. That's the good news. I'm so excited to get into this. Again, I've already been yapping for long enough. So you guys know me. I'm a yapper. I'm going to talk a lot throughout the episode. So I just want to get in episode 3. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. It is $7 a month for animated shows on there. Check it out. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. Let's get in episode 3. I say it every episode. These little, I don't even know the right words, not interludes, or like these little, like, it's like introductions to mini arcs, and the arcs are like half an episode. I love it. Oh, brother, he's like the little kid in the back of the road trip. This is Stonehenge? Did it get recently destroyed? Or... I don't know. About to be ambushed? Oh, this guy looks cool! Oh, wow. You stayed back? What do you mean that the hot springs dried up? It's still hot here! There's gotta be some somewhere. Oh, she is. Pissed. 80 miles. Oh my god. Oh, there's a famous hot spring up in this dangerous mountain. It's gonna be guarded by some... We're gonna go on the most epic, dangerous mission just for a couple seconds in a hot spring. And I'm all for it. Oh, she's already been there. They fought a monster. Wow. Determination? Oh my, did Aizen speak about this? I love this music, man. Yeah, dude, it's gotta be like some monsters or something here. We're gonna have to do some parkour or something crazy like that. No. It's so cute! Dude, he is so, like... He's him-alike. Everyone just loves him. I love these montages. Again, going back to what I said, well, I was going to say last week, but 3 weeks ago when I recorded it. Again, in the best way possible, it almost feels like every single episode is the same. What is that, demonic boar? It almost feels like every episode is the same episode, but it's perfect, so I can't, like, complain about it. She almost sleeps like Frieren, that is. Almost sleeps like Bertolt from Attack on Titan. I know I mentioned, like, the music sounds very, like, Witcher-like, but it also sounds like Horizon, for those who played those video games. Where is it? Oh, it's right behind me. No. I've been everywhere with my party, bro. Yep, there is a monster. Poor Hyter, bro. What even is that symbol? I can't tell. Did you guys kill it last time, or did it reproduce, or? That's a big-ass dragon, bro! What, like a Hydra? Yo, this looks exactly like a little spot in The Witcher.
あの三つ首は同時に切り落とさないとすぐに再生する。
I don't know.
マジかよ
I was about to say, it's charging us, dude. It's running like a Titan or something.
いい作戦があるんだ。
Distracted? It can't breathe fire though, right? It's just a lizard-like thingy.
魔物がシュタルクを襲っている隙に攻撃するんだよ。
He's the perfect bait. She doesn't appreciate that though. You're putting my boy in danger.
二人ともよく頑張ったね。
I don't know. They don't look too pleased. Sure, the hot spring will cheer them up, but
ようやく着いたな。
大変でしたね。ね。次の町を目指した方がマシだ。
it's worth it in the long run.
あれがエトバスさんの人。
It's gonna be some rinky-dink fucking. No, it actually looks pretty good. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I know it's probably like cold out too, but
浅いな。
I don't know. After going on a whole ass hike, sweating and shit.
だから割に合わない
Oh,
っ
it
て
is
言っ
just
た
a
んだ
foot.
よ。
Of course, foot thing in a Frieren show. Quentin Tarantino ass anime. At least we're getting Stark feet now. It is peaceful. Quiet. I don't know why I have goosebumps.
いい景色ですね。
I don't know if it's just cold in my room or.
ところでシュタルク様はどうしてここに来たいと言ったのですか？
師匠から聞いていたんだよ。
エトバスさんの人はまさかの足湯だ。
He's so built, bro.
労力と割に合わん。実にくだらない冒険。
That's what makes the adventure worth it, though. Being with your friends, having fun.
仲間と共にしたくだらない冒険はどれもかけがえのない記憶。
You guys know the goosebumps. It's so cute.
あの景色が忘れられん。
Man, we need a fourth here, bro. Where is Sign at?
きっと師匠と同じ景色が見たかったんだ。
And I love it because, obviously, of the original party, you know, we love all of the characters so much. But
確かに。
no matter who it on, no matter whether it's like a Heiter episode or an Eisen episode or Himmel or it's just purely based on Frieren, I love how meaningful these moments, no matter how small, were to these people. And even for don't. Oh, did it take out all of them? Oh my god, how far are we falling? Even to someone like Eisen, who lives a longer life than normal, he was able to cherish these moments a little more than Frieren originally did, if that makes any sense. Hype. Oh, we're back. This one's much better.
お嬢ちゃん、若いのに温泉が好きなの。
Bitch, I am unfathomably old, but I'll take the compliment. Oh, wow, this is pretty. I mean, I feel every time we get to a new fucking city, I say, oh my god, this is so pretty, this is so artistic. This is all, what is that, a pet sheep or something? I love, like, the architecture, like the blue stone. I would assume that's stone. Wood, maybe?
明日は丸一日暇になってしまいますね。
Let's go do something together.
俺は武器屋にでも行くか。斧を研いでもらわないと。
だから私、明日暇なんですけど。
Oh, you can come with me. Come, dude, she's begging for some. Come on, Stark.
ください。
Oh my
本当に気
god.
が利きませんね。
That was the most blunt. Not, I jokingly say Riz on this channel.
そんな言い方し
That
な
was
く
the
たっ
most
ていいだ
blunt,
ろ
like, spend some time with me, care for me, I've ever heard out of her.
よし、たまには仕返ししてやるか。
What, are you gonna ignore her?
そんなに構ってほしいなら明日デートしようぜ。
She's gonna say yes.
あ、これヤバいパターンだ。
Where'd all your facial expressions go? No, that's just what she wants. This is advanced flirting that I don't even understand.
わかりました。では明日。
Ooh, Stark, you accidentally wandered into. She don't know. She's gonna scream out of excitement the minute she leaves that room. She's gotta hold it in. She gotta look nonchalant. Stark, you have wandered yourself into a beautiful date. You need to plan this correctly. Yo, she is living her goddamn best life. She's gonna have to go on both sides and get him prepared for the date. What are you doing?
Frieren.
I fucked up. She's excited, dude.
俺どうなっちゃうんだろう。
This is the exact situation where we need sign. I'm sorry for being so repetitive. I miss him.
無理な相談してごめん。
何も無理とは言っていないよ。
It's been almost like 15 episodes since I've seen him, other than one random shot in the finale.
本当かよ。信じるぜ。じゃあ改めて。
They're both gonna let the anxiety get to them.
俺にデートしようって言われたらどう思う？
A little too young for me.
シュタルクも大人になったね。
What?
おごっちゃうかも。
やっぱり参考にならねえよ。これ完全に孫と遊びに行こう。
ちゃんって言ったな。クソババアに続いて2度目だ。3度目はないからね。
何そのカウント怖っ。
She might kill you, bro.
暗躍を起こした私は怖いよ。勇者ヒンメルでさえ恐れを
What did you throw a tantrum about?
う
Oh my god! What did they do to you?
三日三晩ずっと泣いてる。
What did you tell her no about? She can't visit the magic shop or something?
なしって言える雰囲気じゃないからね。
Take back a date. Take back a date. How could you even think about something like that?
いや、なんでも
Buy
な
her,
い。
buy her something.
聞いた俺
下
が
見に行こう
Bring her
か。
to a bakery or some shit. Eat some sweets together. Come on, she's gonna help you plan it.
好きな場所。
No, she looks so angelic.
答えは外せないね。
She's Fern right now is like laying out her outfit for the next day. Is it a belt buckle?
フェルンは焼き菓子が好きだけ
And
ど。
it's a small. Like I find it funny. Like Fern has nothing to do for the next couple days, so they say let's go on a date tomorrow, and they're both separately hanging out. You know what I mean? Like we could have just gone on a date today at this rate. And then you have to kiss her at the end, Stark.
選択肢の一つだ
This is a perfect kissing opportunity right here.
なんだよ。フェルンのことよく知ってんじゃねえか。すごいな、フリーレン。
いや、何も知らないよ。
This is what I would like.
お腹がすくと不機嫌になるのも、つまみ食いが好きなのも、
You're selling yourself short, Frieren. You have done an extraordinary job
で好みが変わるのも。
at getting to know Fern and caring about her. Because it started off not rough as in like they hated each other, but rough as in there was a separation.
の親代わりになることを望んでいたみたいだけれども、私は結局あの子の好きな
Man, stop. Dude, she is selling herself short, man.
でも、こうしてちゃんと覚えているじゃねえか。
You're doing great, dude.
そういえば旅に出て初めてフェルンの誕生日を祝ったのは
No.
こんなところだったっけ。
I mean, I've loved the show since the very beginning, but that episode was probably the hook for me, that where I was like, holy shit, I love this episode.
フリーレン様、デートに誘われてしまいました。
Oh, I didn't hear.
すればこっちも
Let you too. Let the guy do all the work.
フリーレン様はデートをしたことはありますか。
I've been on
Are you-
50 of them without my knowledge. Oh, you knew about them?
あるんですか。うん。デートって誰と何をされたのですか。ヒンメルと一緒に迷い猫探しに出
Oh, this is a date? I would assume she didn't realize it was a date until after it ended.
それって依頼をこなしただけですよね。
But it was romantic.
デートと呼べるのでしょうか。あのねフェルン、
She looks devious.
生と二人きりで出かけたらそれはデートになるんだよ。
Well, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that, but
先生が言ってた。そういえばザインともデートしたな。
I went on a date with Stark earlier too. Can she not sleep? Oh my god, Frieren. Jesus. They're gonna both run into each other, having a panic attack out of excitement for tomorrow. Beautiful. Is that the end? What the hell? Oh my god. Man, I get so angry at myself that I had to wait 2 weeks to watch this episode because, this was lovely. I've said it a couple times now since the season started. Like, obviously, only 10 episodes for the season, a little disappointing. But anything this show produces, it's just pure magic. I truly don't think, because what, that was the 31st or something, 30th, 31st episode of Watch of the Show. It's been pure magic since the beginning. Again, I'm not saying like through 30 episodes is my favorite show of all time, because it's not. You know what I mean? There are other shows I like more. But just the feeling that Frieren evokes in me, it does something to me. It truly, I don't think I've ever watched an episode, a second, anything, any bit of Frieren without like smiling ear to ear, if that makes sense. And the only time I wouldn't be smiling ear to ear is if I was crying, tears of joy. So, there's something so simple yet effective about the main characters' relationships with each other. Because obviously, you've got Frieren, you've got Stark, and you've got Fern. Those are your three, like, main characters. And I would assume, at least I would hope, at some point, that Sign would, join that main four in a permanent role. But other than those three, you can obviously assume that people like Himmel and Hyder and Eisen are main characters. But for the most part, 80% of the show, it's just these three characters. And I'm really trying to think here. Of every show I have ever watched, I don't think a show has done this well with such a small main cast. If that makes sense. Like, the only one that's even coming close to, off the top of my head, that has a similar cast is, like, The Last of Us show. And to be quite honest, the show is nothing compared to the game. You know what I mean? But I do see a lot of similarities with this and the game, quality-wise. But, like I'm saying, every episode, it's literally just Frieren, Fern, or Stark doing something, talking to each other, reminiscing, sharing stuff, and it's just... I don't know. So I don't know if this is weird or anything like that, but obviously the back half of this episode feels like a build-up of, like, anxiety and what's it called? They're just really happy, looking forward to stressing about the next day. I'm almost in the same boat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's weird. My heart is racing throughout the entire episode. I'm going, oh, this is so cute. I hope it all goes well. And to be quite honest, knowing this show, and not in a bad way, but, like, they probably won't even go on a full date. It'll probably get interrupted, or we'll have to leave, or we'll get attacked by a monster, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But, oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I'm so excited. And obviously, as I said, there was a delay. I wasn't able to watch it as they came out. I am going to immediately go into watching the next episode in like an hour. So I am excited that I don't have to wait for a week for it. But there's just something so special. And obviously, this, again, build up expectation to them having a date next episode. But I loved seeing Frieren and Stark have some quality time together. I feel like of those, again, of the big three, of our three main characters, that duo is the least explored. And not saying it's underdeveloped, because they've had multiple episodes, multiple conversations devoted to it. I'm just saying, out of all of the relationships, that's the one that's given the least amount of time. And I loved it. I loved it so much, because I love seeing the growth of Frieren, and it is subtle. And because, like I said, it's not drastic. She's not like a different person compared to the beginning of the show. But like I was saying during this episode, she's selling herself short. She is such a role model and parental figure to Fern. She has grown even better at that job over the course of time. But even more than that, she's also becoming that figure for Stark. And I don't know if she realizes that, because that's the thing too with Frieren. Frieren is so smart, but she's also really childish and immature sometimes at the same time. Again, not in a bad, that's not a negative trait. She's awesome. But I mean, you saw she threw a 3-day tantrum there in the flashback. I sometimes don't know if she's aware of certain things. You know what I mean? Because I almost feel like her journey or her story is becoming aware of those things after the fact. Obviously, a big part of that is with the Himmel stuff. And yeah, because I don't. Why am I blanking? No, why am I blanking on her master? I feel so stupid. I'm gonna have to refresh myself after I finish filming. But her master told her if you go somewhere with a member of the opposite sex, you're on a date. And I know that she now knows that information. I know that she learned that information a long time ago. But like when she's out with just Himmel, is she thinking about that, or does that just fly completely under the radar for like? Does she not think about that? Does it fly over her head? I don't know. But like I said, as I was saying with her growth, and again, I think she's selling herself short with how great of a parental figure she's become for Fern. But I'm also kind of wondering if it's the same exact situation with Stark, where she doesn't realize the extent of how much she's helping him. You know what I mean? She's just kind of doing what she's supposed to do, if that makes any sense. I don't know. This was such a cute episode, and I'm hoping that, because again, last season was so good. My favorite episode of that, I don't remember the exact episode. It was either like 15, 16, or 17. It was one of those. It was the one where the second half was the dance, like where Stark had to dress up as like the prince and dance at the end with Fern. I think that was my favorite episode of the entirety of season 1, just because it was so beautiful and hopeful and romantic in like a I don't want to say not like a non-weird way. That's not the word I'm trying to say, but like a like just straight up date, straight up kissing. You know what I mean? Like it was just the pun intended aura of the scene of the dance was just so fucking beautiful. I'm really hoping for the same thing next episode with his date. Because again, I don't expect the date to last the entire episode. As with most episodes of Frieren, it's kind of a split story where the first half I would assume is going to be the date, then the second half is us going to a new village or whatever. But I hope there's magic in the air, if that makes sense. And obviously, I'm going to be rooting for a kiss at the end. Again, I repeat, it's probably not going to happen, but I'm rooting for it. Okay, so oh man, what an episode! I think that is going to be it for me. Again, another 10 out of 10. You guys know how I had goosebumps the entire time. Again, but I don't know how to explain it. I get butterflies in my stomach when I watch the show. No show does that to me. No show does that to me. This date better be good. I hope no one interrupts it. I hope no monster interrupts it. I just want a date. That's the final compliment that I want to give this week for this episode. Is like I was saying, such a high quality show, such a beautiful show, such a hopeful show. This is one of the rare shows where I could argue that I don't need anything to happen. You know, like I don't need there to be conflict. I don't need there to be a monster. I don't need there to be a problem for us to solve. I just want the episode to begin and for me to just be with these 3 characters on this journey. That's all I want. And obviously that's a core thematic point of this show. Like it's not really about the exact specific things. Obviously we want to help people, but it's about the journey. It's about the connections. It's about the relationships. It's about the time that we spend with each other. And I feel that so heavily. Like I could watch them just sit and have a fucking picnic for 20 minutes. And I wouldn't go like, oh, that was boring. I would go, that was the greatest episode of anime I've ever seen. So I'm so excited for next episode. Please, guys, Stark, please do not fumble this. Fern, don't push him away. Just please let everything go perfectly, okay? But that's going to be it for me. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. It is $7 a month for animated shows. Check it out if you're interested. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys in a couple days. Like I said, for the next 2 weeks, there's going to be 2 episodes of Frieren each week, so I can catch up. So I do apologize for being so late with this episode. So just expect the episode 4 in like 2 or 3 days. So I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.